Alright, so after traveling for work to Houston for a couple of weeks, I finally decided to stay the weekend and explore the city, and this is what it is. Alright, just dropped off my stuff at the hostel. Apparently check-in's not until 3 p.m, so I have to wait. So I'm just gonna go to the gym. Also, when I came out, apparently I parked in the space you're not supposed to park. There was this lady about to give me a ticket. Ooh, almost, but luckily got away. Just finished up at the gym. Had an intense selfie session. Just kidding. Did some squats. Super tiring. Anyways, right now I'm about to go meet up with a friend from college to get dinner, catch up. It's sad that it's the winter right now because the days are so short. Otherwise, there'd be a lot more stuff to do, drive around to more places. So my dinner plans with my friend got pushed back a little bit. So I just used extra time to just drive around downtown and see what's around. Alright, right now I'm just cruising through downtown Houston. Probably shouldn't be filming when I'm driving, but there's not really a lot of cars. But this is what it looks like. Nothing too special really, just tall buildings, cars, people walking around. There was a subway in the middle of the street. But yeah, typical downtown, as you would expect. Alright, it's only about 5:30, but it's already getting pretty dark, and I'm in the middle of downtown Houston, in this park called Discovery Green. This is what it looks like. There's a Hilton right there. Actually, let me see. There's ice skating, outdoor ice skating rink there, so let's check it out. Seems like a pretty happy place. Alright, I'm meeting my friend here for dinner at a Japanese restaurant. Usually when I go somewhere I try the local cuisine, but I've been eating Tex-Mex and barbecue for like the past week, so time to switch it up. So prior to us meeting up for dinner, we actually haven't seen each other for quite a while. So it was really nice just catching up, talking about random stuff, talking about what it was like living in Houston, telling him about my dream of becoming a YouTuber. Maybe I'll look back on this one day when I have like millions of subscribers and be like, wow, I made it. Or maybe I'll look back on this one day and be like, wow, what an idiot I was trying to make videos. We'll see. But yeah, the ramen was actually pretty good. It's called Ramen Tatsuya if you're ever in Houston. After dinner, it was already pretty late, so I just went back to my hostel, went to sleep, get ready for the next day. The next day I had a full day from like morning to night, so I had a lot planned. Alright, good morning. It's about 9:50 a.m. I woke up a little bit later than I would have wanted, but that's okay. It always happens. So this is right now in my hostel, my room in my hostel. This is what it looks like. That's the bed I have right there on the bottom. Pretty typical. You have lockers, you just store your stuff. So what I got planned for the day is first I'm gonna get breakfast. Usually the hostel provides breakfast, but it's probably not that good, so I'll go check it out. It didn't look that good. Whatever, as I expected, but time to get in my car, drive to some cool places. Well, unfortunately the audio from this part was terrible because there was a lot of background noise, so I'm just gonna talk about what I did. I found this place called the Breakfast Club on Google Maps, so I just went there because the rating was extremely high, and when I got there, the line was just ridiculously long. It was in a pretty ghetto environment too, so you can tell the food was gonna be fucking delicious. So I decided to wait in line, and finally got into the restaurant after like a 20-minute wait. Sat down by myself, ordered some chicken and waffles. I'll just talk more about it later. Dude, that shit was some of the best chicken and waffle I've ever had in my life. They give you 6 large chicken wings, huge waffle. It's fucking delicious, man. It's called the Breakfast Club if you're ever in Houston. Oh my god, so good. Alright, so right now I'm headed to the... Should probably turn off the music. Alright, so right now I'm headed to the Houston Space Center, which is like this NASA museum in Houston. It's probably one of the biggest like tourist attractions here in Houston. That's probably why I'm going. It's like just something you have to do when you're here. Otherwise, did you really come? But yeah, one of the things I noticed like while I was here is just there's this really like southern culture going on around here, and that's like really cool to see actually, because coming from California where there's like so much diversity, just like so many cultures coexisting in one place, there's not really one that dominates. So like going to another place where there's like a prevalent culture, that's just one of the coolest things ever. And that's just one of the coolest things about traveling, is that you get to learn so much about like the world, about yourself, what you like. Yeah, that's why I recommend it so much. Yeah, I don't know how I got to talking about this. So the ticket to actually go into the Houston Space Center is actually like $30, which is quite a bit. But inside there's like a bunch of random exhibits about space related stuff, as you can probably imagine. Things like spacesuits, mini rocket models, meteors, like stuff like that. But the main attraction are these two tours that you get to go on a tram, and that basically takes you around the facilities. I chose the astronaut training tour, which I heard was like the more visual and more exciting one. I didn't go on the other one, so I don't really know, but it was pretty cool. Basically they take you around the entire area. You get a tour of like the building where like astronauts actually train before they go to outer space. There's a bunch of robots and like huge rocket ships. It was like this 50-foot rocket like laying horizontally inside this huge warehouse, and a bunch of like other random rockets just standing outside. Like you get to see the internal components and everything. You get to stand like underneath the exhaust, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, just a bunch of space related stuff since the Space Museum. Alright, I just finished visiting the Houston Space Center. It's pretty cool. Worth $30? We'll see. Okay, right now I'm gonna drive to the Galveston Pier, the historical pier. Alright, so I'm here at the Galveston Island Historic Pleasure Pier, and there it is. Looks just like Santa Monica here back in LA. I'll check it out and see what's different. So apparently the pier is just a mini amusement park. You have to pay to even walk on it. So I decided not to, but that's what it looks like. So now I'm just walking along the beach. Alright, just left the Galveston Pier. Now I'm at the Galveston Island State Park. Alright, I'm currently on this observation deck in the middle of the Galveston Island State Park. It's really just like a raised platform, but you can see like everything around you, like 360 degrees. I was told it was like a perfect place to watch a sunset. I don't know if I'm actually going to stay to watch a sunset, but I can see why it's pretty nice. And it's just so peaceful. I'm like the only person here. There's literally nobody here. All you hear is the water. Alright, since I'm in Texas, it would be a crime to not eat the famous barbecue. So here we go. I got some brisket, some jalapeno sausage, and some pulled pork with some mashed potatoes on the side. I'm about to destroy this. Let's go. Honestly, the two things, my two favorite barbecue dishes here are the brisket and jalapeno sausage. I always get those no matter what. The other things I switch on and off are like baby back ribs or like pork ribs and stuff like that. But the two things I always get are the jalapeno sausage and the brisket. Alright, I decided to come back to the Breakfast Club. It's so fucking good. I'm going for round 2. So apparently the Breakfast Club is so packed and the line's so long that they have to basically borrow space from the neighboring restaurants. So I got stuck in this bar. So what they do, they basically just cook the food in their own restaurant and they'll bring it to neighboring restaurants. So right now I'm at the bar, so I guess a day cooking while eating fish and potatoes. This is what it looks like. It's fucking good. That shit was crazy. The line was so long at the Breakfast Club that they basically just put me next door to at a bar, and then they just cooked the food at their own restaurant and then brought it over. Man, that's how good they are. Alright, so that was one of the most interesting breakfast experiences of my life. There's not much left to do, only a few hours before I have to go to the airport. So I'm just gonna go to this mall and chill. Alright, right now I'm at the Galleria Mall This shit is so nice. Look at this. It's so fancy. But yeah, one of my favorite things to do is just walking around malls, fantasizing about the things I can buy one day and find that I can't afford it today. So, man, I'm so happy. So I've been meaning to buy like this watch from Tissot for like the past few months. But as an Asian immigrant, you always wait for things to go on sale, because why would you pay full price for something when you, in the future there's a 100% chance you can pay a lower price for it? You know, logic. So yeah, so when I got my rental car, the rental car had this Macy's Visitors Pass 15% off coupon tag on it. And I was like, oh, perfect. Let me go get that watch. And I got it. And look at this beauty, man. Woo! Right now I'm on the Jackson Hill Bridge in the middle of the Bayou Park, which is this park in the middle of Houston. I decided to make one more stop before I go to the airport, because it's one of those places that you have to see when you come to Houston. But it's really nice. Like, you can see downtown right from the bridge. It's like right on top of this creek, and there's just this green area right around it. Super peaceful too. A lot of people come walk their dogs here, come jogging here, or just walk. Yeah, it's a really nice place. So right now I'm at the Wall Bat Colony. Pretty sure I'm not saying that right, but apparently this place, every evening around sunset, like a colony of bats just fly by here. People just gather up to see that. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to see it. It's a shame. That would have been so cool. Maybe next time, whenever that'll be. So yeah, they have like a picture here of all the bats flying by. That would be like amazing to see. Man, it's a shame I missed it. But it's alright. So this is officially, I guess, the last stop before I go to the airport. This is it. It's been fun. Alright, see you later. Oh yeah, by the way, gas here in Texas is ridiculously cheap. Look at that. $2.10 for regular. That's incredible. This is not even the cheapest one I've seen.